Studio Epic. So today we're going to be making a poker chip box. It's going to hold poker chips. This is going to be for my brother for graduation. He's graduating from college. You just saw me cut the board in half and then screw it together. We're doing that because I'm going to drill some holes on the ends of this. So I just want to put the screws in there to hold it, so whenever I drill the holes, it keeps it in place. Long. So I'm going to start at, I'm going to cut off of each end. But I'm going to start at 1.5 inches. So that means the other end is going to be at 10.5 inches where it'll stop at. I wanted to have some extra room in here for play, to just be able to cut it off and trim it up here in a little bit. So we got our holes drilled. You can see all 4 of them are drilled now. We're going to go ahead and take our block apart and get ready to go ahead and move on to our next step. Now since my drill press was not deep enough to go all the way through, this is what we're going to have. I'm going to have this. I'm going to have to find the shallowest one and cut it off, and it's going to make our box a lot smaller than I initially wanted. But that's the only way I'm going to be able to get the box to work, I think. So here we go. I guess we're going to start out, we're going to use this, about this size right here. And you saw me make several passes there. That's because I wanted to make sure I was able to conserve as much of this as I could. We got our box cut out. We're going to go ahead and frame this thing up now. I have 4 smaller pieces here to work with. And one thing I like to do when I'm cutting miters is, you see I went ahead and I don't know if you can really tell, I drew lines on these where the direction I need to cut them, so that it can avoid making the wrong miters. Cutting the wrong miters can waste a lot of wood, and it can really cause some problems. So now we got our box cut to go around it. We're going to cut a little groove in the top of each of these. And I'm going to cut the groove before I separate these from the top and bottom for the lid and the bottom, because it's going to be a really, I'm not using a router, I'm using a table saw, so it's going to be a real close cut. So I'd rather go ahead and get those grooves cut before I split the top and bottom. I'm going to go ahead and get the box ready and glue it up. You can see here I've put my box clamp on here. I've got it set here. Now I'm going to add some glue and let this thing sit for a couple hours. So we finished our poker chip box, and so now you can see I put the clasp on the front of it. You can see that there. And it just opens up just like that. And it doesn't hold a lot of chips, but it holds a few. And my brother graduates college this weekend, so I think this will be something he'll like. He likes to play poker, so I think this is kind of cool. You can always modify this to make it the size you like to hold more chips. Or whatever you need. Thank you for tuning in again with Studio Epic as we made this poker box today. Please hit that subscribe button and look for more videos on the way from Studio Epic. Studio Epic.